Hello, all you beautiful souls. I hope all of you are doing amazing. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I don't know what sign we're doing quite yet. You guys know because it's in the title, but I don't know yet. I'm letting the tarot deck that we are using do the choosing. Anyway, so we're going to see who it is that we're going to be talking to, but I hope all of you are doing amazing, having a wonderful Tuesday, having a great week so far. And if you guys aren't having the best week, I really hope it gets better for you. I don't like when anybody's sad or going through something that they feel super alone with, and I hope that everything just improves, that some kind of blessings helps you out, something just in the act of somebody through anybody, for God acts through somebody for you. Either way, let's see who it is we're doing today. Libra, with the Three of Swords coming through. Libra or Chinese year dog. Cardinal air. This one's for you. So, you guys already knew that. Now I know that. So, spiritual energy, thank you for showing up today. God, Spirit, Universe, Ascending Masters, all of the above, higher power. We truly do appreciate you. Either way, let's see what the energy holds for them today. We're going to do something a little bit differently than I was doing for the last two, but I just feel like switching it up a little bit here and there because it's not always the same for all of you. All your energies give me something a little bit different. So let's see what we have for the Libra. We are the world, but in the reversal. We are the world. You're not connecting to some people in your energy around you. You've been feeling disconnected from them. Now, maybe it's because you just feel like in the environment. Sorry, no, it's always like some oily problem. You've been connected with somebody, but it's like now all of a sudden different morals, different standards. You gotta see different things. You don't see eye to eye. Maybe at one point you did. Maybe at one point you didn't see eye to eye, and then all of a sudden you did, but now all of a sudden you're just not anymore, and it's crazy how that works, because in life we really be doing that. We have friends that we be like, oh yeah, we didn't like that friend in the beginning, but then all of a sudden we became friends, and then later on down the road something happens, we find out their true exposed self or something, and then then we have to accept them for that. But then we do accept them for that. And then they end up changing or doing something more or adding to it. But, as long as you're accepting someone for really who they are, and you've been really just trusting the fact that they've been showing you the true them, you are just the innocent one in all of it, really. So I feel like you've been kind of pulled away from these people on purpose. You're innocent. They're not. There's a lot of things changing in the world right now. You're being pulled away and attracted to something better. Something that's more for you, more connections, stronger bonds, people that actually think beyond, that kind of thing. Now, number 10 with that too is something about maybe the 10th. And the 10th is on the new moon in Pisces, by the way. Okay, let's get a little bit more, because I'm just kind of intuitively reading for you. That's kind of why I just started pulling these. I know I'm missing a nail. It's sad, and I'm a little bummed out, but all the nails that I have rest. I have the little stickies. I don't have nail glue at this moment. I will eventually. All the little stickies, okay, they're all little ones now, or too big, and I'm not gonna have something look out of the why would I do that? I'm way too like a bunch of a perfectionist. It's the rooster Chinese year that I am. Friendliness. So see, there's just more for you in a different area. So you deserve friendship, and then maybe you've been feeling like really lonely, and you're like, just like, when am I gonna ever have friends? Am I gonna ever have people come over and have wine with me one day? Am I ever gonna have people to chill on the patio with, smoke a beat with, whatever? Like, the thing with that is just like, am I gonna ever have something? Am I ever gonna be able to connect with people again? It's like, maybe you've been really lonely, you've been really disconnected, right? But like I was saying, and I kind of feel it with you. I've been feeling this way too for a while. And I kind of understand it. And I just try to let it roll. And I just occupy my time, because you know what? My company is probably the better company anyway. But truthfully, you guys yearn for connection. And it is going to be happening, because you guys deserve the better. You don't deserve to be hurt and betrayed. And you've been praying and healing not to have that stuff happen, and to heal for a stronger version of yourself to be, and putting up boundaries so you're not putting yourself in positions to hurt anymore. And that's pushing you away from people that are negative and toxic and energetic vampires. So you deserve a friendship or friendships that are beneficial to you, that will improve and help you and guide you further down the road. And if you are really going through something, you'll be able to turn to somebody, instead of maybe feeling like, I don't know if I should turn to that person, because I'm pretty sure they're going to tell like a million people, they're going to open their mouth, they're going to say this, it's not like you're trying to judge, but you're using your discernment, and you know that your information, your private personal information, is precious, and you're not going to just give somebody a diamond. knowing they're just gonna piece it apart and make a little whatever profit off of it, you know. So you are choosing wisely. You're doing what you need to do, and that's okay. But there is an opportunity I feel coming forward for you. I'm gonna get a mystical Martian oracle because that's what's directing me to get something here with this energy. Maybe something about 2 more days. You gotta be careful of those reptilians, and they're trying to keep you away from them. Number 17 with this, but predators. Because you would have to be in survival mode. Don't you want to be in peace mode mostly, right? You've already been in enough survival mode. You don't want to be surrounded by tyrannical energies, people who are ungodly. Okay? That's why you are disconnected from a lot of the people that you once upon a time had a lot of like what you felt was connections. Now, I'm just gonna give you a hint real quick because it's easier to let something go. At least for me. At least I think so. Now, I always point it to money mainly, but it's like everybody can make money. There's nothing special about it. But what you do with the money is what counts, and that's what makes it special. Okay, now it's the same thing with relationships. Thinking about school days, everybody can make friends. There's nothing special about making friends. Like, cool, but can you actually connect and like integrate in that friendship? Can you make that friendship last and be able to feel like you're not walking on eggshells, feel like you're at peace with this person, having all the beauty, not talking badly about other people behind everybody's back all the time? That kind of stuff is toxic, you know? So feeling like you probably never had a true friendship, you know? Or the sad part I just got is some of you have had a friend and they, aren't here anymore. And my condolences to you, because that was the one person probably for a lot of you that actually understood you. And I got chills everywhere. So I got Jason in my mind just now. Okay, I got Jessica too. And I don't usually feel my own family's names, but I did. I have a sister named Jessica. That's why I'm like, whoa. My condolences to you guys if you've ever lost, a family member, a friend, a person that you considered a family. My heart goes out to you, and just know there's an energy from them. We'll get an energy from them, and then I'll get a message from them too, because I feel like it's important for you guys to see this. Okay, let's see an energy from this person that has passed away. Completion. See, they feel complete now. Wherever they are, they feel they have been, in a sense, of completed an old cycle, moving into something new. A message from them to you with the Moonology manifestation. A message to the collective from this person that has passed away, that was close to them, that was their friend. See the bigger picture. And that's crazy, because what is this? A puzzle, a picture. See the bigger picture. So with this whole situation, you're feeling lonely, there's a bigger picture to it than just what the parts you've been focusing on. There's more to it, right? And that's exactly what this person wants to inspire you to see. Sagittarius. I don't know if they were a Sagittarius. Chinese year rat as well. Okay, could have been that. 21 is here as well. So, and on the bottom, attune to the divine. Attune yourself to the divine. Do what you got to do to incline, right? Okay. All right, now let's get into tarot, because this is very deep. It's about friendship. It's about what you've been hoping for. What is to come, Spirit? They've been feeling lonely. They've been feeling like, is there ever going to be a connection? Like, is there going to be? You can't try to hide from me. Fearful of change. Now, the one thing that a lot of us don't realize is that we do actually hold ourselves back from connecting with people because we fear that it will end up being just like the rest. Okay? That's one thing you may have to really look into and understand at a deeper sense. And the fact that you tried to hide that from me with the death trying to go back in was like, I don't want to show that. I don't want to reveal that. Don't hide. It's okay. I'm not gonna bite you. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna make sure that you're everything that you've been going through and curious about, wanting to understand, wanting to seek, wanting to deepen. I'm gonna try to make sure that you get the best of it. The biggest benefit from it. And I don't want you to hide. Be vulnerable, please do. There's nothing to hide from anything from me, okay? I promise that probably everybody says it. Everybody says like, oh, you can trust me. I'm not like anybody, Guess what? I don't even consider myself a real human being. So I don't really feel like I'm like the rest of the world at all. But that's why I feel like a lot of you feel the same way. And that's why I feel like we can be those ones that are really meaning what we say when we say, you can trust us. We're the ones that really aren't like the rest. Okay, Scorpio's energy, or Chinese, you're a pig with the death in the reverse. But I can say fear is there, and that's okay. We all have a sense of fear. But if we didn't have fear, Gina, would you please leave him alone? Gina, he just doesn't want to be bugged, and she's trying to pet him. Gina, just leave him alone, please. Talking to my Libra cat and my Libra daughter right there, by the way. Maybe that's a situation. There's somebody trying to get you, trying to love you, and you're running away from it. There is somebody out there that wants to attract you, but you seem to be closed off. That could be a sign for some of you. Okay, that's wild, but I just got that. Crazy how that's happening. Either way, let's keep going. I'm here for you all. Don't worry about it, okay? Two of Swords is in the reverse. Right? That's beautiful energy to see, because that gives me the knowledge that whatever you're going through, and if you face your fear, it's going to be a little difficult, yes, but you're going to find out and reveal a lot of things to yourself. Sometimes it is a little too much at times but you know what, you wouldn't have been able to handle it at one point in your life if you had all that information fed to you at that time. You had to have some growth and some development and some understanding, like deeper understanding, to actually allow all this information to flood all of a sudden. And yes, it will be a lot. It will be. But I feel like that's actually what's going to, you're strong enough to allow this information in. It's like almost like if you think of a Xbox, and you have to have like a extra gigabyte box, because it needs more storage. You can only have so much, right? But that's because it could only have so much at that time. Then when you connect a little piece of more downloads, more this and more that, it's just like computers. It's crazy how we work in spiritual energy and form. But really, it's just like that. You just needed that extra little piece to store that much more. Okay, that's the energy I'm feeling with it. Eight of Wands, and this is progress, this is speed, this is like where you want to go, momentum to where you're going, and thrilling, exciting times nonetheless. Some of you could get really active in the SEXUAL department, you know what I'm saying, but we're not really trying to go there because I don't want to talk about that at this moment. That's not what we're talking about anyway, but it is up to you what you do with your life. So that could be a very big part of your life, and that's wonderful, but we're not leaving PG-13 here. So the Empress energy is here, and you have the Five of Swords also in the reverse, Aquarius. So this is beautiful because this is the energy of you, Libra. No matter if you're masculine or feminine, it does not matter, but your energy is growing, and it's you're nourishing all the parts that you need to. With the Five of Swords in the reversal, that's a peaceful resolution with self. That's where a lot of this magnitude and feelings of progress speeding up come from. Okay. You're such a beautiful and wonderful and amazing person. You're smart, you're intelligent, you're not to be something that's wasted. Okay, so there's something about you, almost like Girls Just Want to Have Fun song. You take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world, but all of a sudden she comes out really wanting to understand it better and have a feeling of like, okay, even better, Transylvania. If you guys have seen it, it's Adam Sandler. It's his little vampire movie, that the zing and all that. Okay, anyway, his daughter, he doesn't want her to go out into the village, so everybody scare her, and so that she never goes out. Well, the feeling of that is she came out and she saw everything as beautiful instead, Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing in this situation. Two of Cups, love, connection, union, just really celebrational, being able to connect with people. It's the feeling of what you're passionate about happening with the Two of Cups there. Cancer, by the way. Okay, let's see a little bit further. You got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is kind of putting your guard down, not being so defensive. And that's Leo and Chinese monkey. It's kind of like sharing territory in the sense of like not really getting defensive, allowing things to flow. Let's see. Ten of Swords. There's something ending here. With all the information you have, the fear is ending. You finally allow yourself to put your guard down. You're like, you don't have your fences up, you know, you don't have your crosses up. The Two of Swords is in the reverse. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. Both of those are defense cards in the upright, where you are emotionally guarded and or even passionately guarded. But I feel like both of those are dropping. That's all ending. These are ending here with where they were before. Gemini, Chinese, your horse, the Empress again. See, this is all your energy. This is all things to help you grow. This is all things you actually hope for, wish for, and was a part of your plan in the first place. Now, this is the bigger picture to the whole thing of what this person was trying to tell you. They had to have a completion for them to move into something better. This person was, the reason I feel like you were so close to this person is because they were actually on a whole nother level than other people in the lifetime that you've been in this life right now, even in your other past lives. You know, this person that you've had that did pass away, that you got to connect with, talk with, all that, and express to, this person was phenomenal. Like, they were wise beyond their years. This is the feeling I'm getting. And yes, they taught you a lot of things. They helped you to protect yourself. And I mean, you actually went to protect yourself, and that's where you felt so lonely, like you're not connected to the world. You don't even see the world like other people see the world. You don't cherish the world like other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even cherish it half as um big as you know, like they cherish this much when you cherish it this much, you know. And there's so many things that you see that other people don't, and it does seem to disconnect you from family, from friends, from people that you grew up with, from you know, all coworkers. It doesn't matter, just people don't see it like you, they don't understand it like you. You're definitely not of natural human being form either. I feel it. You know, you are necessarily from this planet. Like that, yeah, Queen of Swords. You come across as very guarded and repressed with your emotions, but that's because you don't really know how to share them with people that don't understand. And you'd rather be quiet and on your own and lonely instead of being misunderstood or even misinterpreted. So feelings of you just kind of being funny, and you're a very inquisitive person. So people actually find your humor to be very strategic. And it's very like you put together humor in a very logical but also like cool, like a quizzical kind of way. It does put itself into its own category of funny. And you are, you know, you put, like, I don't know, you could make math jokes, but I mean, not really. It's just the point of me seeing like you're very, like, if you were to make a problem book for a math book, you'd be the best at making the joke book, you know what I mean? And those, almost like those ones they put on the popsicles or whatever, you know, those little jokes that they write, and then they write the answer on the popsicle underneath, where you have to, you know, get all the way to the wood part and you see the answer, but it's written on the bag that you open it, whatever it may be. But you're like quizzical, kind of like inquisitive with that kind of stuff. People do find your humor to be very, you know, interesting, and they're intrigued by it. That's the feeling. You're also very like, yeah, there's only like so many people that are really going to get you in this world. And I feel like, you know, you actually had set that up on purpose with God before you came here. Your plan with him was to be different, not to be the same as anybody. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to hope not to be the same. So you really went on a whim there. But that's you having that logical, very knowledgeable, and very aware mind of knowing that all other people could also want to be different. So let's do it in a way that I'm totally different, and not anybody. And there could be just that one, because there was probably another person that also thought just like that, and I didn't even think that way, but I did think of the sense of like not being exactly like everybody else, which you guys did think of like more to the factor of that's going to be the way of other people's thoughts. So you went on a whole whim or a limb or whatever they say, however they say it. But, you know, and that's why you're this person. This is why, you know, you only connected with one person. And now I feel there's this energy that will be coming to you. I'm going to get another one of these. An energy coming to you. Let's see, a description or something of this energy that they're going to feel familiar with is a Lyran. Strength, courage, and bravery. The person you come across is going to be very strong, very courageous, and very brave. And they've had a lot of experiences, connections, and things in their life that have made them stand up and be brave. Be the courageous soul that they are to fight against those that don't agree with them, don't believe in that, whatever, you know, keep fighting because other people don't believe, keep being courageous and strong and brave, you know, that kind of energy is happening with this number 11 as well. Maybe something like they're born on the 11th day, they could be born in November. Something about the Merkaba, 33, movement, long distance travel, and excitement. This person could have a lot of movement in their life. They could be traveling, moving, or something like that, and they move into an area where you are, and so happen you guys run into each other. So happen you guys kick it off. You've been feeling a lack of communication. And with your family as well. You know, there's been a lot of hard work you've been putting things into, but you've not been feeling very happy with it or confident in it. Something is happening where you're just feeling your strength be weak, and you're very sad, thinking that you're not really as structured as you should be, or whatever, as a sense of what people think, okay, which has been projected into you, but you are about to make positive improvements, and a completion is going to happen. You need to not doubt yourself during this time of justice. It's your own time to have justice, so don't doubt what is to come. With the Judgment being in the reversal, you need to allow it to be. The Five of Swords is in the reverse again, and that's really the sense of victory, and it is a peaceful resolution being had with self. You have the Queen of Cups coming through. You were easily hurt in the past too, but that's because you wanted to have a deeper sense of empathy. You have been on your own doing your own thing, but that doesn't mean that you're still not that kind, warm-hearted, sympathetic, sweet individual, because you are, okay? And the right person will see it. The right person will see it. Something about owls and cats, ravens, horses. I feel like because of this, owls and cats, there's something about nocturnal, maybe something at night. You must light candles. Maybe something about lighting a candle is specific at this time for you to reflect and meditate while the candle is lit. I mean, for friendship, I do believe orange or yellow are friendship based. If you were to write, okay, lighting a yellow candle and manifesting a true, unique, strong, playful, you know, fun, intriguing, interesting connection with somebody, and manifest that into reality, you know, because that's exactly what you do. This is something maybe you needed to be guided to do or be helped to figure out, because I know you've been lonely, okay? So the moon, you've been reflecting upon everything at night. You've been working very hard, but you've been not having the greatest, like, success in something. You've not been feeling as satisfied. You've been feeling more disappointed and stuff, okay? There's some evil eye energy, though. You got to be careful. Some people are troublemakers. They could definitely be putting on a facade. They have hidden motives to, like, really block you from being able to choose your passion. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. These people are out to get you. Be careful. That's why, and they could be really mad at you or angry at you that you just don't go out. You just don't do things with these people anymore. But why would you when I just saw what I saw? Yeah, they're definitely, like, only gold diggers, people who are out for money. You know, they're unsuccessful people. They're not seizing opportunities, seeing life like you. They're not taking gratitude for things. Oh, man. So this is what's going on, and I hope this helped you. We're going to get a few extra messages for you. Someone loves to read, write, type. Imaginative person. Poetry, author, blogger, novelist, lyricist, screenwriter, playwright, short story writer. You are my good luck charm. Something about St. Patrick's Day could be specific. Maybe like the 7th, because we have 17 here. Right, we're in March, so maybe something about March 17th. You have everybody wants happiness. No one wants pain, but you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. Giving me more St. Patty's Day vibes because, of course, rainbow, gold, you know, leprechauns. Interesting. Anyway, then you also have the masculine. So I want to grab you from around the waist and softly kiss your cheeks as you turn your head to passionately kiss my lips. XOXO. Some heat of the moment. I was telling you guys that. I just didn't want to get into the moment of that. Either way, keeping it PG-13 in here. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope this helped you. You guys are fantastic. Stay divine. God bless.